You're about to witness the complete evolution of one of the most legendary aircraft design bureaus in history. The machines that defined the Cold War, the prototypes hidden behind iron curtains, and the fighters that reshaped aerial warfare forever. We begin in the crucible of World War II. First, the MiG-1, developed by the legendary partnership of Artem Mikoyan and Mikhail Gurevich. This was the aircraft that started the MiG story, blisteringly fast for its era, built to intercept at high altitude, but unforgiving. It demanded skill, precision, and nerves of steel. Many pilots respected it, some feared it. Then came the MiG-3, an improved high-altitude interceptor designed to climb fast and strike hard. On paper, it was impressive, but most dogfights over the Eastern Front happened at low altitude, and there the MiG-3 struggled. Timing in war is everything. The ambitious MiG-5 followed, a heavy twin-engine escort fighter meant to guard Soviet bombers deep into enemy territory. Powerful, promising, and cancelled before it could fully mature. Only a handful ever existed. Next, the experimental I-210. Engineers replaced the usual inline engine with a radial one, hoping to fix wartime performance issues. It was unconventional, risky, necessary. The I-211 refined that concept with improved streamlining, faster, cleaner, more balanced, yet it never entered full production. Then came the high-altitude specialists, the I-220, built around a massive engine to dominate thin air, the I-221, equipped with a turbocharger for extreme altitude interception, and the I-222, featuring a pressurized cockpit, rare technology at the time, protecting pilots where oxygen was scarce. The I-224 pushed propeller engineering to its absolute limits, and the I-225, one of the fastest piston engine fighters ever built, a masterpiece of late-war engineering brilliance. It proved propellers still had fight left in them, even as jets loomed on the horizon. The I-230 revisited and refined the MiG-3 concept, lighter and more agile. The I-231 pushed power further, but only one prototype ever flew. And then, the strangest of them all, the MiG-8 Utka, a canard design with a rear-mounted propeller. It looked like a duck, but it was serious science, testing forward-wing aerodynamics that would influence future designs. Now, the jet age begins. The MiG-250 was a hybrid, piston engine plus jet booster, a bridge between two worlds, a glimpse of the future forming. The rocket-powered I-270 followed, inspired by captured late-war German technology, built for point defense, extremely fast, extremely dangerous. Rocket interceptors offered breathtaking speed, but razor-thin margins for error. Then came the MiG-9, the Bureau's first operational jet fighter. Rough around the edges, but historic. The Soviet Union had officially entered the jet age. The I-320 twin-engine interceptor carried early radar systems, heavy, complex, ahead of its time. It laid the foundation for future all-weather interceptors. Then everything changed with swept wings. The MiG-15, a legend forged in the skies over Korea. Its swept-wing design shocked Western pilots and challenged aircraft like the North American F-86 Sabre. Fast, deadly, revolutionary. The MiG-17 refined the formula. Better stability, improved high-speed handling. It would go on to serve for decades across the globe. The MiG-19 became the first Soviet fighter capable of sustained supersonic flight in level conditions, raw thrust, twin engines, a true Mach breaker. Experimental projects like the I-350 pushed boundaries further but struggled with unreliable engines. The I-3 explored new wing geometries for supersonic dominance. The SM-12 refined intake design, perfecting airflow management for future fighters. Now we enter the Mach 2 and delta wing era. The MiG-21, one of the most produced supersonic fighters in history. Lightweight, affordable, brutally fast, it became a symbol of Soviet air power and remains in service even today. The Ye-2, Ye-4, Ye-5, and Ye-6 prototypes shaped its final form. Each test aircraft, refining wings, engines, stability. The Ye-6 even set world speed and altitude records. The Ye-150 rocket-assisted interceptor climbed like a missile. Built to counter high-altitude threats in minutes, the radical Ye-8 moved the intake under the fuselage, a bold redesign that ultimately ended in cancellation. The MiG-21I analog helped test wing concepts for the supersonic Tupolev Tu-144, a fighter influencing a passenger jet, proof of shared aerodynamic genius. Then came the Ye-155, prototype for something terrifying. The MiG-25, a titanium and steel interceptor built for one purpose: speed, capable of Mach 3, designed to hunt high-flying bombers and reconnaissance aircraft like the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. It alarmed the West and rewrote altitude records. The upgraded MiG-25M improved performance and systems. But its true successor was the MiG-31, a long-range interceptor equipped with one of the most powerful airborne radar systems of its time, built to patrol the vast skies of the Soviet Union. Next came swing wings. The MiG-23 introduced variable geometry wings, shifting shape for optimal speed and maneuverability. The MiG-23PD experimented with vertical lift engines, complex, ambitious, but impractical. The MiG-27 transformed the design into a ground attack predator. Low, fast, devastating. Then, the modern frontline fighter, the MiG-29. Twin engines, extreme agility, built for close-range dogfighting dominance. Its Cobra maneuver stunned airshow crowds worldwide. The MiG-29K adapted the platform for aircraft carrier operations, strengthened landing gear, folding wings, naval power projection. The MiG-29M and MiG-33 pushed multi-role capability further with upgraded avionics and extended range. Then the MiG-35, the most advanced evolution of the Fulcrum family. Modern radar, precision weapons, digital cockpit, a 21st century warfighter. Training the next generation, the MiG-AT jet trainer provided safe transition into advanced combat aircraft. And finally, ambition beyond the atmosphere. The Project 1.44, a stealth technology demonstrator exploring fifth-generation capabilities, a glimpse into a future that never fully materialized. And the MiG 105.11, part of the Spiral program, a small manned spaceplane concept designed to launch from a carrier aircraft and reach orbit, a fusion of aviation and astronautics, a dream that stretched beyond Earth itself, from fragile piston fighters to Mach 3 interceptors, from delta wings to stealth prototypes, from battlefield dogfights to the edge of space. This is the complete story of MiG, a legacy built on speed, risk, innovation, and relentless pursuit of the skies.